You must know this. Alright, listen up. When life throws you a curveball, your finances are often the first thing to feel the impact. A credit card hardship program is a special arrangement you can make with your credit card company when you are struggling to make your payments. This is not a handout. It is a temporary plan designed to help you get back on your feet without falling into a deeper hole of debt. The goal is to give you some breathing room. Think of it as a lifeline when you feel like you are drowning in bills and can't see a way out. It shows the company you are trying to do the right thing. You might need a hardship program for many reasons. These are not excuses. They are real-life events that can happen to anyone at any time. Maybe you lost your job unexpectedly, and the income you relied on is suddenly gone. Or perhaps you or a family member has a serious medical issue, and the hospital bills are piling up faster than you can count them. Other valid reasons include a divorce, a natural disaster that damaged your home, or a sudden disability that prevents you from working. These are not small problems. They are major life disruptions that make it nearly impossible to keep up with your regular financial obligations. Before you even think about calling your credit card company, you need to understand that this is a serious step. This is for people who have a genuine, legitimate financial hardship. It is not for someone who simply overspent on a vacation or wants a lower interest rate for no good reason. The credit card company will want to know why you are asking for help, and you need to have a clear, honest answer ready for them. Your reason must be valid and verifiable. They are running a business, not a charity, so they need to be convinced that your situation is temporary and that their help will make a real difference. So, let's be very clear. A hardship program is a tool. It is a powerful tool for people facing a true financial crisis. It allows you to work with your lender instead of against them. Ignoring your bills is the absolute worst thing you can do. That is a guaranteed path to financial ruin, with collection agencies, lawsuits, and a destroyed credit score. A hardship program, on the other hand, is a proactive step. It is you taking control and saying, I am in trouble, but I want to pay what I owe. I just need some help to do it. That is a sign of strength, not weakness. Section 2. How to ask for help, taking the first step. Now, let's talk about how you make this happen. You cannot just wish for it. You have to take action. The first step is to pick up the phone and call the customer service number on the back of your credit card. Be prepared to be on hold for a while, so find a quiet time and place to make this important call. When you finally get a representative on the line, you need to be calm, clear, and direct. You are not begging. You are explaining your situation and requesting assistance. This is a business conversation about a problem you need to solve together. When you speak to the representative, you should say something very specific. Try this. Hello, my name is your name. I am calling because I am experiencing a financial hardship, and I am concerned about my ability to make my upcoming credit card payments. I would like to speak to someone about your hardship program or other payment assistance options you may have available. Do not get emotional or tell a long, rambling story. Stick to the facts. State your problem clearly and ask for the specific help you are looking for. They will likely transfer you to a special department that handles these requests. Before you make that call, you must do your homework. Get your documents in order. You need to have all your information ready to go. This includes your account number, your current income details, and a list of your monthly expenses. You also need to have proof of your hardship. If you lost your job, have your termination letter. If you have medical bills, have them handy. The more prepared you are, the more seriously they will take your request. This shows them that you are organized and committed to resolving the issue, not just trying to avoid your responsibilities. It is also a very smart idea to send a follow-up letter or email after your phone call. This creates a paper trail. In the letter, summarize your conversation. You should write, "This letter is to confirm our phone call on date, where we discussed my enrollment in your hardship program. As we discussed, my financial hardship is due to reason. I understand that the terms we agreed to are," list the terms like lower payment amount or reduced interest rate. Send this letter via certified mail so you have proof that they received it. This protects you and ensures there are no misunderstandings later on. Once you are approved for a hardship program, the credit card company can offer several types of relief. This is the good part. They might agree to lower your monthly minimum payment to a more manageable amount for a set period, like 6 or 12 months. This can free up critical cash flow for essential expenses like food and housing. Another common offer is to reduce your interest rate, sometimes even down to 0% for a limited time. This is huge, because it means more of your payment goes toward the principal balance instead of being eaten up by interest charges. In some cases, the company might agree to waive late fees and other penalties that have been added to your account. They could also offer a forbearance plan, which means they let you pause your payments altogether for a short period, maybe 1 to 3 months, without it being reported as a missed payment. This is usually for very severe short-term situations. The key is that these are temporary solutions. The company is giving you a chance to stabilize your finances, with the expectation that you will resume normal payments once the hardship period is over. They are investing in your ability to recover. However, you must be aware of the potential downsides. This is the not-so-good part. Entering a hardship program can, and often will, be noted on your credit report. Your credit card account may be frozen or closed, meaning you cannot make any new purchases with it. This is to prevent you from getting into even more debt. While a hardship program is better than defaulting, it can still cause your credit score to drop. Lenders might see the notation and view you as a higher risk, which could make it harder to get new credit in the near future. This is a trade-off you have to be willing to accept. You also need to read the fine print of any agreement they offer you. Understand every single term. How long does the program last? What happens when it ends? Will your interest rate shoot back up to a high penalty rate? You must adhere to the terms of the program perfectly. If you miss one of the new, lower payments, the entire deal could be canceled. The company could then demand the full payment and reinstate all the original interest rates and fees. You get one shot at this, so you have to make it count. Do not mess it up. Getting into a hardship program is not the finish line. It is the starting line of your financial recovery. Now the real work begins. You must use this opportunity to completely overhaul your budget. You have been given a gift of time and reduced payments, so do not waste it. You need to track every single dollar you spend, write it all down, create a needs versus wants list. Your needs are housing, utilities, food, and transportation. Everything else is a want. For now, you must stop spending on wants. No more eating out, no more fancy coffees, no more subscriptions you don't use. This is your chance to build an emergency fund. Even if you can only save a tiny amount each month, do it. $20, $50, it all adds up. The goal is to have at least 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses saved up. This is your protection against the next unexpected life event. Having that cash cushion will give you peace of mind and prevent you from ever needing a hardship program again. Sell things you do not need. Look for a side job or extra hours at work. You must become a money-making, money-saving machine. Your financial future depends on the actions you take right now. As you get closer to the end of the hardship program, you need to communicate with the credit card company again. Do not wait for them to call you. Be proactive. Call them about a month before the program is scheduled to end. Confirm the end date and find out what your new payment and interest rate will be. Make sure you can afford it. If your situation has not improved enough, you may need to ask if an extension is possible, though this is not always an option. The key is to show them that you are still engaged and responsible. Finally, you must commit to a new way of life with your money. The goal is to never carry a credit card balance again. Use credit cards as a tool for convenience, not as a way to finance a lifestyle you cannot afford. Pay your balance in full every single month. This crisis was a wake-up call. It was a painful but powerful lesson. You have been given a second chance to build a strong, secure financial foundation. Do not squander it. You are in control of your money. Own it, respect it, and you will be approved for a strong financial life.